This year's Christmas is a different time for Cha Eunwoo. In the midst of a public spotlight that never really goes out, the idol actor known for his gentle and almost flawless image chose to celebrate the special day in the simplest way, returning to the arms of the family, enjoying the warmth of home, and spending time with those closest to him. However, there was one small detail that later sparked public curiosity: the presence of a woman who was said to be very close to him. Since the beginning of December, fans have actually felt the Christmas atmosphere that Cha Eunwoo is slowly building. Through a warm upload, a thin smile that looks calmer, and short words full of meaning, he seems to hint that this year he wants to celebrate Christmas in a more personal way. Not a big party, not a grandiose stage, but intimate togetherness. For fans who have followed his career journey from his debut with ASTRO to success as a top actor, this choice feels very Eunwoo. Simple, warm, and full of emotional meaning. Cha Eunwoo's Christmas has always been synonymous with family. Behind the image of a bright, shining star, he often insists that home is where he again finds himself. This year, that togetherness feels even more meaningful. The busy schedule, the pressure of the entertainment industry, and the demands of the public that continue to accompany every step make the moment of returning home a kind of pause that he needs. He is seen enjoying a meal together, a light laugh that flows without a camera, and a long conversation that may have been long overdue. However, public attention does not stop at family togetherness. In some of the photos that are circulating, both from cryptic uploads and stories shared by people around, can be seen that Cha Eunwoo is not only accompanied by his nuclear family. There was a woman whose presence sparked speculation. Not a widely known celebrity, nor a figure who often appears in public. Precisely because of this, curiosity is getting bigger. Who is he? What is his role in Cha Eunwoo's life? Nearby sources mentioned that the woman was someone who had been in Cha Eunwoo's circle of trust for a long time. Their closeness is not built in the glare of camera lights, but rather through time, honesty, and comfort. He is said to be a person who understands Eunwoo's rhythm of life, accepts erratic schedules, and appreciates the private space he has been keeping close. In a Christmas celebration full of family meaning, the presence of someone close is certainly not trivial. Interestingly, there are no exaggerated gestures, no big announcements, and no attempts to provoke a sensation. Everything looks natural. The smile Cha Eunwoo shared looked softer, the look in his eyes calm, as if he was in the right place with the right people. For sensitive fans, these small changes actually feel more real than any official statement. Public reaction was mixed. Some fans welcomed him with maturity, stressing that Cha Eunwoo is an ordinary human being who deserves to be happy and have a personal life. Christmas, for them, is the perfect time to share happiness with the closest people, including if there is someone special. This support flowed in the form of warm messages, prayers, and wishes for Eunwoo to always be surrounded by good people. On the other hand, there is also a reasonable curiosity. The figure of a woman close to him becomes a topic of conversation, not in a negative tone, but as another portrait of the life of an idol who has been known to be very secretive. However, the majority of discussions remain within the corridors of respect. There are no demands to open the identity, no insistence on excessive clarification. As if the public began to understand that the happiness of their idol does not always have to be on display. For Cha Eunwoo himself, this year's Christmas seems to be a symbol of balance. On the one hand, he still lives his role as a public figure with full responsibility. On the other hand, he points out that maintaining private space is no less important. The decision to celebrate Christmas with family and close people without fuss is a tacit statement of life priorities. This moment also gives an idea of the phase of maturity that he is going through. From a trainee full of dreams to a beloved idol, then a recognized actor, he now stands as an adult man who understands the meaning of personal happiness. Christmas is no longer just a celebration, it is a reflection about the journey, about the people who accompany, and about the future that he wants to take care of calmly. And the warmth of Christmas candles and the silence of the night, Cha Eunwoo seems to choose to pause, close the door from the hustle and bustle of the world, and celebrate life as it is. Whether that woman close to him is part of a big story that will unfold later in life or just a meaningful moment of togetherness, time will tell. To be sure, this year's Christmas left a deep impression. about family love, about genuine closeness, and about a Cha Eunwoo who chooses happiness in his own way. And perhaps, therein lies its beauty. Without exaggerated words, without lengthy clarification, Cha Eunwoo's Christmas speaks through a warmth that feels real, that behind the sparkling spotlight, there is a heart that wants to be loved and loving, in a silence full of meaning. That Christmas warmth feels even stronger when little stories from those closest to you begin to circulate. Not a sensational gossip, but a simple cut of the moment that actually made the public feel closer to Cha Eunwoo as a human being. He is said to help prepare dishes, laugh when the family's homemade dishes taste too salty, and sit for a long time listening to parents' stories with attentive expressions. Little things that are rarely seen from a figure that usually looks perfect on the screen. That in the midst of that togetherness, the presence of women close to him did not stand out. He does not try to be the center of attention, nor does he look awkward. Quite the contrary, he blended in with the atmosphere, conversed intimately with the family, and was caught several times sharing a brief smile with Cha Eunwoo. Their interaction is not dramatic, but it feels sincere. For many, it is this kind of closeness that is the most honest. There is no need for a lot of words, just a natural flowing sense of comfort. Observers of the Korean entertainment industry see this moment as a reflection of the public's changing mindset towards the idol's personal life. If in the past, the news of closeness with the opposite sex often led to controversy, now the response tends to be more mature. Cha Eunwoo, who has always been known to keep a very careful image, gets sympathy for choosing emotional honesty, celebrating the big day with the people he loves without hiding happiness, but also without showing it off. This Christmas is also a reflection on Cha Eunwoo's long journey in the past years. Projects after projects come and go, from the world of music to the big screen. The pressure to always look good, maintain your reputation, and meet public expectations is certainly not light. In the midst of it all, choosing to go home and celebrate Christmas with your family is a simple but powerful form of self-care. The presence of someone close to him in the moment may indicate that he's found a safe haven, someone who understands the fragile side he rarely shows. Fans also read the implied message of Cha Eunwoo's choice. Many write that seeing their idol happy in simplicity actually gives peace. Christmas is not about luxury or popularity, but rather about coming home, about sitting together, and about feeling accepted for who you are. In this context, the woman close to him is not just a mysterious figure, but a symbol that Cha Eunwoo also has the right to have emotional support. Interestingly, none of the posts or statements explicitly address the closeness. Cha Eunwoo remains consistent in his way of letting his work speak in the public domain, while his personal life is treated with respect. This attitude actually strengthened his image as a mature and classy figure. It does not deny taste, but also does not make it public consumption as Christmas Eve passes and the New Year approaches. This moment becomes a memory that he will most likely keep tightly. To the public, Cha Eunwoo's Christmas portrait presents a soothing narrative, that behind the hustle and bustle of fame, there is a simple life that he keeps on keeping on, that true happiness does not always have to be shared completely to feel real. Christmas with family and a woman close to him may not change anything on the surface. No major announcements, no status confirmation. But beneath it all lies a powerful message about life choices, about maturity, and about the courage to prioritize one's own heart. Cha Eunwoo, in his calm manner, seemed to remind that even the brightest star needs the warmth of home to continue to shine. And when the Christmas candle goes out, what remains is not rumors or speculation, but a warm impression of a man who celebrates his life with gratitude. In that simple silence, Cha Eunwoo closed the year with one thing that was most precious: honest togetherness, without needing much explanation.